Hello everyone, good morning. This is Zach from XIFU. So if you are watching together with me, appreciate if you can help me to click the like buttons for me. Okay, just let me see. Okay, yeah. All right, hopefully my sound and screen is working. All right, just let me set up properly first. Okay, so now let's look into the overall markets for today. All right, just want to check because of the some movement. Okay, because due to war. Okay, the other day, so starting from last week and yesterday, we do see some news as well. Okay, some changes. Okay, now again, a quick disclaimer over here. This section here, we are not doing any buy and sell call. So if you want to trade any stock based on discussion in this morning over here, make sure your own trading plan. If not, get advice from the professional. All right. Good morning, Hari. All right. Thank you for your support. Now, again, we start with the overall IBM KLCI. Looks like pretty good at this moment over here. Actually, I believe this is on Monday, if I'm mistaken. Okay, Monday actually, a bit worried. They dropped below 1500. If let's say, to be frank, let's say they drop below 1500, it's not going to be nice anymore. Okay, but luckily they rebounded. Volume is high. Okay, so at least from now we can confirm that 1500 level. Okay, based on FBM KLCI, this is a strong support. Okay, it's a strong support. Of course, the immediate one is right now 1525 but I believe they still got a chance, okay, to retest on the next resistance. Like I said, as long as above 1500, overall market conditions should be quite okay, right? Of course, not super trending, but at least it also gives us a little bit of opportunity to look into some opportunity or trades. Okay, now personally for me, I don't really hold a lot nowadays. Only Dialog and SNS. Dialog, I was betting on the war. Okay, of course, Hangman PSC we do earn some profit but unfortunately Dialog have to suffer with the losses. Okay, let's look into Dialog. Later on, we look into some other trades. Of course, there's a bit of changes in the direction of the war right now, which is, I think, is a good news. Okay, because they stop at this moment. So it impacted oil prices and some of the oil and gas counter in Bursa, right? But it's not too bad at this moment here for Dialog. Probably, I think probably I'm just going to hold for a few more days before I decide to exit totally from Dialog. But at this moment here, one thing I don't like is that they actually drop below this support. Okay, they drop below this support. Actually, I was looking to exit. Okay, just that it didn't really show further weakness, so that's why probably I would like to hold for until maybe until end of this week, because this Friday is public holidays. Okay, there's no market for this Friday over here, so we only got today and tomorrow. Now the other one is SNS. Okay, SNS have been trying at the resistance for several days. Okay, still cannot make a follow through, but I think they still got some opportunity to make a break from here. All right. So this one I'm still holding it. Okay. Hangman make some money. Dialog a little bit of losses right now, and hopefully this one SNS give me a good one. So sometimes like that, right? Trading is not about you want to win everything, but it's more like you win most of the time. That's it. Okay, or maybe risk to ratio, right? So this is something that I'm looking into. Okay, of course, this week itself looks like something from yesterday. Techs having some small movement. Okay, of course, like I say, I always into tech. Okay, I like some tech counters most of the time, like Inari. I think they're still holding well. GradTech got some movement this morning. I'm looking into mid generation, but I think they got some news coming out this morning or yesterday. So I'm gonna wait to see whether got any pullbacks happening or not. Okay, the other one I think I posted out is also JT Group this morning. Okay, they are holding very nice at the support level. So okay, now this is the sector for today. Looks like mostly it's in green. Okay, if you look into technology, all right, I think most of the tech counters is having a very similar patterns. Okay, GradTech Inari they are almost same. Okay, like this patterns over here. So again, a nice reversal. If we look into the background over here, a nice reversal, and then pullback. Pullback yet to complete, unfortunately, but at least they are holding above the support level. Okay, so some things that I think is nice and worthwhile to look into right now. Okay, now let's look into some tech stocks. Okay, now again, if you got any counters for me, just type it below there. If not, we go into trade signal. All right, later on. Good morning, Siwa. Right, let's start with GradTech. One of my favorite one, GradTech. Okay, like I say, it's a bit similar with the sectors chart just now. Right, nice reversal, and then they're having a pullbacks over here, and now looking a second test. Okay, actually, I'm quite interested okay, in GradTech, right? Because right now, as I'm exit most of my stocks already, only holding two, so I got some cash right now. Of course, hopefully the war really put a temporary end, okay, for now, because I also afraid there will be a U-turn. Nowadays, like yesterday, I'm having a chat with one of my members, okay, asking me about technical analysis, and recently, yeah, she also suffered some losses as well. But I'll be straightforward. Okay, nowadays it's not about TA anymore. Nowadays it's more Trump and news, like for example right now on war. Okay, again Trump. So I have to look into that as well. Okay, sometimes TA can help us uh, certain things. Okay, like for example identify stock that are worth to uh, uh, monitor or not. Okay, but nowadays you cannot really rely that 100%, unfortunately, because of the changes in terms of the news. Okay, now what I means by at least TA give you some idea to look into some stock to monitor, like for example this GradTech. All right, it didn't really move, it didn't really like it didn't really move like what I'm expecting them to move. Okay, for example here after this pullback should breakout like CPE tech, it didn't move, but at least they didn't drop badly. Okay, so if you look into some stocks, right? Example, SimW. Okay, this is some of the stocks that I think she texted me. Take a look into it. Uh, Over here, right? PLC also noted this is PLC what I draw on. After that, I didn't really monitor, right? This stock actually is in the downtrend, not even from a reversal. So something that I think at this moment here, yes, even though TA cannot really helps right now because news keep changing, but at least it helps you to kind of like monitor which counter is worth to monitor, or if let's say your capital only allow you to enter one trades, which one is you want to go into. Okay, so these are things that I think you can do right now. So for me, I'm looking for reversal pullbacks holding above support. This is something that I'm looking for. Like for example, GradTech I think is nice. Inari I think is good as well. If you look into Inari, okay, it didn't really. Yes, it didn't make a pullback complete. Also the other day, it's a bit disappointing, but it didn't really fail badly. Okay, so this is something that I think is worth to pay attention also. Right, Inari also is a great counters. Okay, to continue to focus. Right, we have GradTech, Inari. Uh, I think Dufu this morning also came up with our trade signal. Okay, Dufu yesterday okay, they're trying to break back. Okay, now have a little bit of shooting star. So hopefully it's a strong closing. I think Dufu also before to watch out. Again, if you look into background, we have a kind of like a reversal patterns with volume, and now seems like trying to do the pullbacks. Okay, somewhere around this area over here. All right, so GradTech, Dufu, Inari, Me Technovations. Okay, Me is also holding nicely on support, but yesterday got some news okay, about Me. So I think still pretty good. Okay, this one they are holding around the support area. Nice support should be around 1.76. Okay, 1.76 area. All right, so well, if let's say they close to 20-40 day moving average, over is pretty good. All right, so we have Me Technovations over here. Let's try Front Can. Okay, front cap also. All right, looks like trying resistance at 4 ringgit. Okay, this is straightforward. It's a nice chart. So like I say, now I think what you can do is that even though yes, TA uptrend is not like 100% things anymore, but at least you can use that to avoid those that we give you some big surprise when the market is bad. Right. So okay, now do let me know any counters that you are looking into. If not, I just go through my trade signal and then we see what is the stocks that is, it's good for us to continue to watch out for somehow this week and next week. Okay, oil and gas, I'm not sure you're all still interested or not. Okay, but yeah, why not? Okay, let's do into some oil and gas counter like Hangman. Okay, Hangman, luckily I exit. All right, so luckily I exit lah, Hangman, because again few things whenever you see when the stock approaching the price approaching to resistance one things that you have to alert is that shooting star high volume. Okay, shooting star high volume is something that usually I don't like. Okay, whenever you see shooting star high volume, which means that there is a strong resistance at the price level, and lots of people are selling it. Okay, something that normally I don't like to see. Okay, so that's why the other day I just quickly exit. Okay, from this level over here. All right, so this is Hangman. All right. So okay, I think the other day hibiscus also make a strong movement, but it gapped down as well. Okay, yesterday. Okay, still not too bad. Okay, they are still above support somewhere around here. I'm not sure. Maybe few weeks later the war will continue again. We have to see the price reaction here lah. Okay, let's say they're holding bow 1.6 low volume some more okay, some maybe still got a chance. I don't know. Maybe the news changed again, right? The Israel Iran's will continue. Okay, not sure, but looks I still haven't really game over yet. Okay, so I think something interesting push out. That's why I feel the same for dialogue as well. It didn't really show those like major weakness. Okay, in the chart actually. So Petrol M also a deeper pullback is forming. Maybe you want to wait for some low volume. Okay, somewhere around this like this low volume with narrow candles. Okay, probably will form somewhere around here 3.6. All right, if let's say it form, then I think it's a good pullback area for us to focus as well. Okay, so Joanne got Cloud Point. Okay, let's go into Cloud Point. Hello, it's my sorry, RL. Okay, RL tak boleh lah, macam game over sudah lah. Itu pump and dump lah. But never mind, maybe I'm wrong lah. Let's look into that later on. Okay, so Cloud Point is kind of a bit similar with those like Gratech Inari. All right, they're doing reversal, but unfortunately they fail at pullbacks. All right, so if you want to for Cloud Point, I think the best support or maybe the last line of defense 70 cents. Okay, 70 cents drop below, then you have to be careful already. But so far it's good. Okay, it looks like they are kind of like reversal, fail pullback, but at least they're doing some double bottoms over here. Okay, so 70 cents you have to take notes. Right, so for me it's worth to try out. Okay, worth to try out. Just that this support here you need to watch out. Okay, Hawk. Okay, yeah, Hawk I didn't look into it sometimes. Okay, for me still bully. Okay, this candle a bit high volume. Okay, slightly a bit high volume. Okay, slightly a bit high volume. So normally you got high volume, strong resistance. Okay, sometimes they do a bit of shake up. Okay, so Ismail, this one you're looking for entry exit. Okay, let me know you're looking for entry exit. Looking for entry, I think when you enter, okay, doesn't matter entry or exit. Okay, this one normally have to take a little bit of time because okay, whenever stock hit resistance, drop back with high volume, like for example Hang Yuan, right? We saw that, right? It will retest support, which is happening right now also for Hawk. And then worst is that they'll do a shake-up. Okay, they'll do a shake-up and then they push back. Okay, and they'll sideway for sometimes. So let's say you got patient one, I think is okay. Like for me, I sometimes I don't have the patience. That's why right now I avoid Hangman. Okay, which is they drop with high volume. But I look into like dialogue and high biscuit. Okay, so at least I change a little bit. Or just for review. Okay, so yeah, take note on the resistance in this case. Okay, I think if let's say you want to trade on those stocks that break out, right? I think there are a few that is still worthwhile to consider. Let me try Solar West. I think Solar West breakout. Yeah, Solar West breakout. Wow. Okay, tak apa lah. Tak payah cerita lah. Okay, so 4% up already. I thought it would retest back 1.8 lah. Because market weak ma. Jalan already lah. Okay, so prepare lah. Okay, the other one is trying very hard. Okay, have gone for I think years already. This one is since June 2024, 1 year. It's KGB. Okay, have tested resistance for several times already, at least 5-6 times. Well, approaching 3.6 again. If break, small pullback, I think they will do another round of trends coming. Okay, so yeah, something that I think is worth to watch as well. I think previously like Remso. Okay, let me try Remso. Okay, assuming you like those like breakup stock, breakup stock. Is it Remso? Yeah, I think Remso also same. Okay, so maybe same things for Hawk as well. Okay, right now it's at the support level. All right, but because of the high volume, probably take a bit of time for them to do some continuation. Okay, RL, yeah, I don't know lah, but takut loh saya counter. How is it today? Okay lah, ini tak payah cerita lah. Okay, again, I'm not sure you're looking for entry exit, but hopefully just to review lah. Okay, hopefully just to review. Now, if you ask me, I don't like this kind of counter. This one counters, okay. If you look, okay, this kind of counter, of course, got pro and cons. Doesn't mean that you have to avoid like me. Okay, it's not my cup of tea, but doesn't mean it's not your cup of tea, right? Normally, if let's say this kind of volume, I don't like it, man. I mean, you see the volume is like funny volume. Candle didn't move, but they go volume those type, right? Most of the time they are pumping down. Okay, just like PSC, you saw those like YH property lah. Those few that sell off on a PSC link with YH property on is what counters already. Ultronic lah, those type lah. They can go up, okay, in a straight line for months. Okay, yeah, some of you probably want that, but when they're dumb, sometimes you got no time to exit. Yeah, okay, like for example, RL, okay, it didn't give you time to exit. Okay, so, but anyway, they're dumb already. Okay, for me, it's not worthwhile to look into. Okay, if you're looking for technical rebound, my best is that the best thing I can do is to look into 15-minute, 30-minute chart. Look for reversal pattern, you enter on that. Okay, if based on daily hourly, I don't think it's worthwhile to look into. But so far, if I look into 15-minute chart also, I didn't see any reversal. Or maybe later you my Telegram script remind me in the afternoon. So I use a small time frame to check is there any reversal. Probably sometimes they'll do technical rebound. Of course, downtrend, uptrend also will have technical rebound. Like for example here, drop badly, they were up for 2 days. Okay, it will. Okay, so if let's say you're looking for technical rebound, okay, just remind me in the Telegrams later on, then probably I'll do a quick one using a smaller time frame. Okay, so dialogue we just reviewed just now. Okay, like I said, I'm still holding it. Want to give him a chance until this week. It's a bit weakening, unfortunately, but so far they are still holding around 2040 moving average. Yeah, I didn't really. Okay, not sure Kevin looking for entry. If you're looking for entry, okay, for me for entry, probably I will look for others setup that is nicer. But for me, I already entered already, so it didn't really show further weakness. So probably I'm gonna hold until this week, okay, or maybe somehow around next week to see any change or not. Okay, or maybe they goes back up above the support. Actually, for me, this is the nice support area. And technically, they should not break, but break already. So I think the trend tak cantik sangat. Okay, tak cantik sangat. Okay, it's not a very best seller at this moment here. Okay, so that's my view for dialogue. All right, for the remainder of our time, probably just go through some of our trade signal over here. Okay, VS, trying to come back already. So again, example, okay, on using TA at this moment is that at least you identify your trend. Okay, it doesn't mean that you always win, but when you lose, it's not bad. Okay, it's not that bad like those like sell off very badly or the other one. Okay, that sell off very badly. This one. Okay, this also. drop badly, okay, because of the trend. They are still not, they still haven't really changed the trend, okay, if you see that's right. So that's why they drop very badly. So for those that who got some, at least got reversal patterns one now. Yes, they drop, but it's not too bad. Okay, when the market recover, they got a chance to make a quick recovery. Okay, so probably this is the some of the um, stocks that you want to monitor right now. Again, doesn't mean I'm right. Okay, this is again just my opinion based on what's happening right now. Because like I said, TA sometimes can help with that much. Okay, because right now we're in an era of President Trump. Things change very fast. Okay, so sometimes TA cannot really catch up. TA is a bit delayed because they are looking at the past historical data. So that's why in between sometimes there will be a bit of changes. Okay, that you need to take notes. Okay, now return also still holding very nicely. Okay, good counters to monitor, but I prefer me technology at this moment. CEKD illiquids, no. Illiquid stock normally I don't really like it. Nine failed pullback as well. Notice over here haven't really formed a nice recovery. So probably we'll avoid that first. Theta is coming. No. Okay, this one also no trend. I see no much of a trend is happening right now for Theta. Okay, MFLA. Okay. MFLA still good. This one nice. You notice market bad, they're holding well over support. Okay, now this is what I mean. Okay, trend is nice. Okay, now you look for stocks that with nice trend. Okay, this is not nice trend. It's not very bullish, but at least they are holding. Okay, at least they are holding. Okay, something that I think worth to monitor. Of course, the main resistance is around 55 cents, 0.55. Okay, probably want to take note somewhere around here. Okay, it's a good sideways range. Okay, it's a good sideways range for MFLA. Okay, let's say there's no questions. Once again, thank you for joining me this morning over here. So again, if you like my sections over here, appreciate if you help me to click the like buttons for me. Help me to share this out. Again, we have Telegram channel. Invite your friends to join as well. I know sometimes markets a bit boring, but from time to time, we still able to spot something that is nice, right? So if let's say you spot something nice, share in the group. I think yesterday there's one user share copy. I forgot copy actually because I've been focusing oil and gas since last week. So and access our counters, I actually forgot about it. Yesterday, I think she asked me to take a look into copy. I said, oh, nice. Holding very well on 2040. So I think I will give a shot up a little bit. I think I give a shot. So somewhere around 80, 82, 80, 82, I think would be a nice area. Okay, for me to focus. Okay, so something that sometimes I miss out. Okay, if I miss out, you post in the group, then we have discussions over there. Right? Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow.